Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Thought can I fuck on my energy? Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV. Welcome to episode 125 of the Nerds of Culture podcast. Which, by the way, did I put my? Oh, you know what? It's down here. Down here. I sat it down. I have it right here. I still have the list. Let me get my pen so we can check these off. All right, we got welcome to the Woke Breakfast Club, the Woke Shade Room, the Woke New York Undercover of YouTube, the Woke Justice Gang, the Woke Avengers, the Woke Hellfire Club, the Woke Losers Club, the Woke Damage Control, the Woke Jedi Council. Also, and I guess as of now, the Woke. We're the Woke Lanterns. We're not even like Green Lantern. We're just the Woke Lanterns. Is what we are. And yeah, and I would say the Woke X-Men, but the X-Men are already pretty woke, so we're just X-Men, I guess, at that point. And also the League of Extremely Woke Gentle People.
We could be the woke guardians of the galaxy.
There you go.
What is it? Who's the boss of Lanterns?
Just the guard. Yeah, the Guardians.
The Guardians.
The woke Guardians. Yeah, we just everything woke, everywhere woke, all at once, and all of that with a dash of sass on. Welcome to the show, everybody. Got some fun stuff to talk. I mean, we always have fun stuff to talk about. I don't know why I say that every time. Like, there's, got some sad shit to talk about. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's sad, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Robo, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'll say what I've been saying probably for the past few years now. We are in the golden age of everything comic book.
Yes.
We are definitely in the golden age. I mean, all the bombs aside, all the, the ups and downs, I would say the ups of what we, young Gen Xers and elder millennials have been given for our childhood, in terms of our love for comic books is just amazing.
Oh, we're eating. We're eating. There's no question about that. And you know me, if I can have it, and I can walk away from it, and at the end of it all, having experienced it, I can go,
it's woke.
We did good. We had a good time. That's a good time. It's a 10 out of 10. We'll watch again. That said, before we dive right into Lanterns, I want to talk something Lanterns adjacent real quick, because we didn't even really get to talk about this. Real
quick, just real fast before we get the momentum going. We broke 100 people in the chat. Welcome, 100 people, but we are at like 20 likes. So
that's fair. Let's hook that up. Help
us out. It's free.
It doesn't cost anything. To my understanding, I don't remember it costing anything. But
please and thank you.
Yes, please, thank you. Do what you do. Real quick, I want to. By the way, shout out. To here, and let me do it like this so I can show it this way, because I have a feeling it will not
That
show up
tonight's gonna
particularly
be a
well.
good night.
Let's do it like this. And here, let me make sure it's actually gonna do what it's supposed to. Boom, there we go. Bam, look at that. Look at God. We have got, is this a Arlindo or Rolando? Who hit us up for the Blur Club Silver. We really
Oh,
appreciate that.
Rolando.
Oh, I like that. I like Rolando. I like that. I like Rolando. Hit us up for the Blur Club Silver. Also, we got Draga01 hitting us with the $2 super chat. Says paying for this issue of Blerd Without Fear. I mean, yeah, it is yep, that's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah, I like to think of all these as issues.
The Nerds of Culture tie-in.
There you go. It's the Blackest Night equivalent. It's like the story arc that went on like for 5 ever. And probably spans 2 omnibus collections, but like this is just like a tie-in within that framework, which we love to have.
True.
But no, I wanted to hit something that came up. I think it came up like kind of in and around the time, to my understanding, that I guess kind of in and around time, like maybe in between a Nerds of Culture episode. But so there's a thing that happened, and the DCU is in a weird place. I know. Supergirl didn't make all the money like like people wanted it to.
Which means it's bad.
Which means it's bad. That
bad.
means
Like, that's the only thing. Like if you don't make money, then your art is bad.
Yeah. No, 100%. It's just bad. Yeah, objectively bad. In all seriousness, like I said, I think we talked about it before. I liked the movie. I enjoyed it. Does it have some weird shit going on in it? Yes, it has some weird shit going on in it. Could it have maybe skewed a bit more towards the source material? It definitely could have, and it probably should have. Did it have some weird narrative choices? Of course it did, because pretty much everything has weird narrative choices depending on what it is you're looking for. But I definitely think the ending left a lot to be desired. I think the ending was
100%
a choice. It was a choice.
Yeah. It's one of those movies to where I'm like, if you told me I didn't really like that movie, I'd be like, respect. Yeah, no, I can see it. If you told me that movie pissed you off and that is the worst comic book movie you've ever seen, I'm gonna be like, you hate women, don't you? You just really hate women. Yeah,
I'd be like, somebody's lying.
Yeah, that's divorced dad energy right there. I don't care if you've never been married. It's still divorced dad energy.
It's like, and you know what? To have divorced dad energy without having ever been married or even a father, for that matter.
It's a feat. Yeah, no kids, never married. It's still divorced that energy.
It's like, not only is a feat, but that is a wild choice to make. That's a wild thing to aspire to be. But no, there was some more controversy. Some more controversy over the Supergirl movie. And I gotta admit, it's disappointing, but not at all surprising. It's the fact
the chat probably spoiled it.
Yeah, just the fact that they used AI to come up with concept art for Lobo. Which is exactly it was exactly that. And not only did they use concept art, but they seemed kind of slick. I don't want to say proud of it, but they made it seem like it was such a normal thing. And this was the image that, like, and it wasn't even something they drew attention to. It was just something they had up as B-roll while they were like talking about the movie. It was like a featurette that they had posted on YouTube, and then they took it down because people were cooking their shit, and rightfully so. The problem is that, and this is the criticism I had, they said that they were using it to come up with like looks for Jason Momoa, and I'm like, you're DC Studios. a studio that is named after one of the big two comic publishers in the world, who owns the rights to Lobo. Like, you don't even have to ask for this shit. I was like, bruh, you could have just, I don't know, picked up one of the Lobo comics.
I think what you're missing here's what you're missing. That, like, if there was a profession like costume designer or character design or anything like that, if like those were actual jobs, then yeah, then they should hire them. But obviously, there's no such thing as a costume or makeup designer or an artist that could put together concept art or sketches for the producers. Those people don't exist. So you have to use AI.
It's crazy too, because like I even heard what they tried to say, and it was like, oh well, we wanted to like come up with different like we wanted to have that, but with Jason Momoa's face on it, and it's like, well, yeah, you could have just hired a concept artist,
Right.
like most movies used to do, and they could come
or a
up with
lookalike
those.
who's gonna like work
Yeah,
for you for 1/100th of the cost,
yeah, it's like, dude, it's
But it's the cost.
yeah, no, the cost is
It's that word.
it's that, yeah. You said the magic word.
Yeah.
Like, but no, I thought it was interesting. It was an interesting choice to make for a movie that made a lot of interesting choices. Because once again, like, you want to know my biggest gripe, like outside of the ending of Supergirl, my biggest complaint, and some people looked at me weirdly when I said it, I didn't like the needle drop. I didn't really like much of the needle drops in the movie. Like, not say the songs were bad, but they were just put in weird places. But the last like big needle drop, the third act big fight sequence needle drop, which, by the way, spoilers for Supergirl, this is not really a consequential thing, but the needle drop that they put on for when Supergirl's going the fuck off and like just breaking everybody off, they play a bespoke, very slow paced, like tremendously slowed down version of Jimmy Eat World.
Right.
Y'all know
like
that
the
song?
Acoustic, bohemian.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Like, and here's the thing. Sometimes that shit works. Like,
Yeah.
I'll use an example.
Creep. Like, I've seen some like acoustic Creep covers. Like,
I'll throw you one better. One of my favorite TV shows that I've discovered in the last few years. Some of y'all might know of a movie series, called Wolf Creek. Well, Wolf Creek had a TV show that came out after the first couple of movies, and it's a continuation. Like, it continues everything that was going on before. Well, the TV show uses for their intro, they use a cover of the Men at Work song, Land Down Under. Do you come from a land down under? That song. They do a slowed down, like kind of very similarly to this Jimmy Eat World song, very haunting, very slow, very bespoke, very just a very acoustic version of the song.
And what's the show again?
Wolf Creek. The one where it's the crazy Australian guy that kills tourists in Australia.
Got it.
And that song works for that show. Because do you come from a land down under? Like, and it's like a very like kind of just haunting little strumming on the guitar, whatever, and like it works. It totally fucking works. I've actually had that song stuck in my head for months. Since
Is it one of those like they play it in C minor to give it that like haunted.
Yeah, it's like it's a very
yeah.
and because it's a horror show, and also the connotation of the show taking place in Australia, and the song kind of okay, the song's about a lot of things, but it's in a lot of ways kind of a loosely about some of the subject matter of the show itself and
Really?
why Mick kills tourists. Sort of. Not really, but sort of. It's close. But in Supergirl, this
Is he a
song.
is he a bad guy or is he like a Dexter?
Oh no, Mick is a bad guy. He's the
Oh, he's
villain.
evil. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh
got it.
no, the people he's killing, by and large, are completely innocent people. They've done. I mean, yeah, are some of them assholes? Are some of them like shitty to other people? Yeah, of course. But like,
Okay.
he's killing people indiscriminately. Like it's very like if you cross paths with him, there's a not less than zero chance you're gonna die.
I
Just
only
kind
asked
of is
because
what
if it
it
was
is.
like an aboriginal serial killer who only kills white tourists, I'm like,
Oh no, Mick is totally white. He's totally a white. He's a white dude who doesn't like immigrants and people coming to his country as tourists and shit like that. He's also very homophobic. Very homophobic. Even though he has some
got
kind
it.
of like slick homosexual undertones himself, like it's like some self-hating type shit.
Got it.
That things that are hinted depending on which movie you watch or the TV show or whatever. But no, I do recommend it. Like, I mean, it's a Wolf Creek is one of those like because I remember I saw the first movie in theaters, and it was like I remember walking out of the theater like, God damn. Because it, like, spoiler alert, I guess it would be obvious considering that this is a movie and TV show series about a guy who just keeps going on doing what he does. I mean, I don't think it's a whole spoiler, but it's one of those deals where Mick is the type of guy who the bad guy, I won't say always wins, but he typically wins. Yeah, typically. Um, but yes,
Nick,
oh, what
no,
was that?
no, Jaded, 1885. No, but I just took a peek just now, and
What's
I
up?
think it might be my second favorite creep cover now. You said, do you fuck with the creep cover in the Book of Life? I haven't seen Book of Life, and seeing this clip makes me know I need to correct that. And then B, I really like this song. Now, the best creep cover I've ever heard, I'll drop a link in the chat. It's the Indian dude who's singing with his mom in the, like, that Indian style. I forget what the type of music it's called, but
Mm.
that is my favorite. But anyways, I
Mm.
digress.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say he was having a moment.
Yeah.
And no, you are correct, Crossfire. Most homophobes are usually like they are like their homophobia is typically rooted in self-hatred. So yeah, a lot
Mhm.
of I won't say every homophobe is actually like secretly homosexual, but don't be surprised if every homophobe you run into is secretly homosexual.
There's some mixture between that and,
Yeah.
I just hate anybody who's not white and straight.
It's also rooted in misogyny too. Like any like
Mhm.
because it's not even just, oh, I don't like people who sleep with their own gender, but it's also homosexuality is associated with femininity
Mhm.
because because not so much with gay women because you really don't hear men complain about gay women as much unless it's like to complain that, oh, she doesn't want to sleep with me because she's a, fill in the blank
Right,
slur for a
right.
lesbian woman. Um, but it's also because when they look at gay men, they see femininity.
Mhm.
Like and because they view femininity as weakness, as weak, less less capable, it all, it's the same reason why a lot of men who hate trans women, but they never hear them talk about trans men very often. And it's because of like
Right.
because it's deep down in the back of their head, it's like how dare you give up your masculinity?
Mm.
How dare you? It's not about like, yeah, do they care about trans men in so much that, oh, they cut their boobs off and now they can't be a mother. There's a lot of truth to that. But it's also they care more about the male component of it because they see, oh, why would you willingly give up your power?
Right.
Why would you willingly give up the thing that makes you better in their mind, not mine,
To
but in
become
theirs?
property.
Right, yes. How dare you? What do you
That
mean
doesn't
you
make
don't
any
want to have a
sense.
credit card? Uh,
Damn.
but no, all of that was in aid of saying that I know a lot of people are really disheartened about Supergirl. Whether it's people who are legitimately just didn't find the movie interesting or people who are pretending that they even saw the movie to begin with and are claiming that they didn't like it. That's all one thing. I don't think one movie makes or breaks a studio. First off, if one movie can fuck your entire cinematic universe, your cinematic universe wasn't shit to begin with. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the
Mhm.
way.
Mhm.
But I also kind of feel like Lanterns, because it is part of the DCU, it's in a really weird space because like there's things that are said on the show that I don't know if they contradict things, directly from the DCU, but and I don't know, maybe I'd have to go back and take a look, but I feel like when you start Superman, they imply that Superman is, I guess the first, he's the first hero, and you know what? Yeah, here, I'm gonna do myself a favor because you know what? Why live in ignorance? Why pretend like I can't just look this up? Um, I don't necessarily, I didn't necessarily like commit the entirety of the movie to my memory banks, but I do want to do this. I'm going to pull up the movie and I'm going to pull up that opening scene because I feel like maybe, just maybe, they implied some shit. And it almost kind of seems to like counteract some things that have been put up. But all that is to say, let's see here. Uh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I will take that. Let's see. Okay, that's fair. I couldn't remember. So, okay. So Hal is there, and they talk about him being like the first Green Lantern, or whatever that is on the scene. And in that sequence, we see some weird shit, and I immediately have a moment where I feel like I'm not gonna like this show very much. But it goes away very quickly. Well,
I was
not
about to
quickly.
say, like,
No, it's there's a thing that happens at the beginning, and it's the whole thing with John when he's a kid,
yes.
and like
Yes.
the one thing about it, okay, first off, I was like, okay, there's way more to this than what we're probably being told, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out some weird shit about his dad. But
I hope. You gotta hope.
yeah, I gotta hope so because I was like, dude, this shit's crazy. But because when they did the whole like, oh, dad's coming home and dad's kind of like, he's aggro about the whole you watching TV or whatever, you watching this shit and you're gonna get us in trouble, this, that, and third. I ain't gonna lie, when old boy walked in the house, I was like, dude, is he about to beat his kid's ass? Because what else was I supposed to think? I was like, oh, is he about to like chastise his kid? I thought at minimum he was going to chastise his child, and I thought like at worst, is he about to like snatch his kid up? But then when dude pulls the pistol out, I was like, word? And I mean, it made sense in so much that, like, oh, I get what he's trying to do. It's not about him not wanting him to do the thing. It's about him wanting him to do the thing and be the person, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. But I was like, you know what? I feel like there are some things that could have been done differently with that. But yeah, it was just one of those things, like, the whole time I was looking at this, the whole time dude was on screen, which he isn't for very long, I was just like, this dude's a terrible father.
Yeah, that was abuse.
I was like, this dude's a
100%
bad
abuse.
dad.
Yeah, on multiple levels, because like clearly there was something he favored in Jon Stewart from
Right.
the other boys, right?
Right.
I mean,
He was the
we're
favorite
making
kid,
a lot of
apparently, yeah.
assumptions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We're making some assumptions based off of a very short clip, but there's that. But then also, like, you're supposed to have been, yeah, the whole thing was just abuse, right?
Right, no,
If
100%,
they don't come
100%.
back to it, and Jon Stewart realizes, right, that his dad was actually abusive, which I'm hoping they do that.
Yes.
Because let me tell you all something. Let's get something out of the way real quick. All right. Let's establish a baseline. It won't be for the last time I bring it up. This show, I think, is going to be very fucking good.
Yeah,
That's the vibe I'm
definitely.
getting.
Yeah.
But this is propaganda and military propaganda to the highest fucking order.
Oh no, by a magnitude of 5 million. By a magnitude of 5 million. This shit is like, I ain't gonna lie. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like we can't enjoy the Green Lantern Corps or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing about the Green Lantern Corps that we really need to compartmentalize is that the Green Lantern Corps that exists in the comics today is not the Green Lantern Corps that existed back in the day when the Green Lantern Corps first hit the scene. The Green Lantern Corps, when it first hit the scene, was super pro cop. It was literally propaganda, like unabashed. And as we have kind of evolved and opinions about police have evolved over the decades, in the comics, the Green Lantern Corps, especially over the past like 8 years, maybe even 8 to 10 years, has been trying to evolve past that to become something better than just a police force, trying to become something that actually helps people. Beyond just beating up a super villain, or whatever. You know. And there have been stories even directly aimed at over policing and police brutality and things of that magnitude, but this show is not that. This show, and don't get me wrong, you guys are listening to a cat who has some favorite things that are straight up propaganda.
Law and Order SVU.
Yeah, I was gonna say shit. The Shield.
Yeah.
I was in. Look, dude, I watched The Shield religiously. I thought that shit was heat, and it is. It is still heat to me. However, the reason why it was heat to me is because it was about bad cops.
Right.
Like it was like The Shield is honestly probably the most realistic TV show I have ever watched about police officers. Because the cops are bad. Even the good cops aren't great. The supposed good cops on the show aren't great. They're terrible people too, and they do terrible things. And there are no consequences. By the time you get to the end of it, like, what happens to everybody? That can be done by an actual court of law. Any actual comeuppance that could happen in a court of law or through like internal affairs, nothing. Yeah. Administrative leave or reassignment, things of that nature.
And you know who you can blame for that too? Police unions.
Yes. That is.
And I hate that they're called unions. It just be like class traders protector of criminals.
Yeah. Like honestly, it's just the police mafia. That's all it is. This is really all it is. Yeah. But no, this show, it's like, they're like, hey man, You gotta do what's right, and I'm a Green Lantern. We're the space cops, and we do space cop stuff. And even some of the stuff that you kind of do that kind of negates uh like what would be effectively like Miranda rights and things of that magnitude. I get it, like we're talking about space shit, so definitely different rules would very likely apply. But it's still one of those things where I'm kind of like, yeah, but y'all still cops, like.
Jaren's D6F.
Mhm.
I don't know if you're new here. I'm going to assume you have, that you are, because we definitely have called out Batman for being
Yeah,
fucking training children multiple times. Welcome
Batman.
to the Nerds of Culture.
Yeah, I was gonna say Batman, Charles Xavier,
Jedi.
Jedi. I mean, here's the thing. Just say you don't have a problem with it.
Right. Like, don't put that on us.
Yeah, don't look, that's you. That's
Mhm.
you. You are the one that doesn't like just say that. That would be simpler. It like honestly, it would be way less letters to type. Is just say I don't have a problem.
So a guy used a pistol to shoot a apple off his kid. What?
So okay, let me ask you this.
I'm training him to be a badass.
Let me ask you this. I mean this. I mean this in all sincerity. I mean this with every fiber of sincerity that I can muster. What would you think if he accidentally shot his kid? Because, I mean, let's keep it a buck. I mean, yeah, his dad's in the military, so he must be a crack shot because the story dictates it. But, I mean, so what you're saying is you'd be okay with this for real? Because, I mean, I'm not going to hold you. That bullet ain't that far from the top of that kid's head. And I get it, you're trying to train somebody to be fearless, yeah, but there's better ways to do that shit than shooting a gun at your kid. Like, that just, like, yeah, okay, fine. That makes John fearless, cool. But you know what would be more impactful? If John had a better reason for being fearless than, my dad abused me. My dad endangered my life. Like, that to me is lazy writing.
It's also stupid to be fearless.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, why would you want your kid to be fearless? That is fearlessness makes you're stupid.
Yeah,
and it makes yourself in dumb situations because you're not afraid.
Right. You're gonna be reckless. Right. You're and they even make a mention of that. Yeah. We
just synced up right there. Yeah. I know he's thinking the same thing.
Yeah, they make a mention of it in the show, where was the Sheriff Kane when she basically is like, Hal's not fearless, he's lonely.
That's right.
Yeah,
he doesn't care about anybody.
Right. Like that's it's literally a thing that is like, being fearless isn't everything that you think it is. I mean, look, and take this from a guy who has the moniker Blerd Without Fear. That doesn't mean I'm not scared of anything.
It's a reference to a combo character.
Yeah, it's
not
a reference
your mantra, but your philosophy on life.
Right? It's not my like, oh my God. Like, yes, shit scares me. It's just not the shit people think. Right. Like, do people scare me? No, not really. Situations do. Yeah. I'm not gonna say that I like if a mountain lion strolled into my backyard, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not scared of that. No, I'd be terrified. I'd be a fool not to be. If someone put a gun on me, and especially if I could clearly see their finger was on the trigger, not like off to the side, but like on the trigger, oh, I would probably be terrified. And I actually have had somebody put a gun in my face before, directly, like literally not less than like a couple of inches away from my temple, and they were drunk, and they could have easily slipped up and pulled the trigger and killed me. And you know what I felt in that moment? I was terrified.
Of course.
So yeah.
If you weren't scared, you could have done like this move where you gotta like do quick like that, and then like you grab the slide and do the slide release at the same time so that you pull it off.
Yeah.
And then you just take it. It's easy.
Yeah, well, even worse, it was a revolver. So that like it was literally like it was one of those situations where there was literally nothing I could do because like where I was at, like when it happened, like, 'cause it all kind of, I don't mean to go off on tangent with this bullshit, but like, but basically the way it all went down was like I was sitting in the back seat of a car with three people, well, two people who I thought were my friends, people that wouldn't have drugged me along on some crazy outing with their crazy brother-in-law. Uh,
That's wild,
but
bro.
but no, like we were all like smoking and drinking and shit, and dude was on like some kind of like, I don't know if it was antipsychotics, but he was on something where like he should not have been drinking and smoking. Let's put it like that.
Mm.
And he started like getting paranoid and crazy, and he had a gun, and I wasn't the only one. He put the gun in everybody else's face too. But the thing is that he didn't know what the fuck was going on. And he did end up accidentally shooting himself.
Oh, good.
So, because one of the other guys actually did like go for the gun and try and like get it, away from him.
Right.
But yeah, it was crazy.
The thing about that, when you talk about you could have died,
Mhm.
I'm one of those sickos that like, used to go to gore.com and like I've seen like narco beheadings and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
People things that normal people shouldn't probably watch. But I saw a video from a dash cam, and it was just people fucking chilling in an SUV, two
Uh-huh.
dudes up front and a girl in the back, and they were all like rapping to this all bullshitting, you know what I mean? And she had this gun, and the dude in the passenger seat was like, "Bro, chill out, you play too much." They just go, "Oh, you scared?"
Yeah, like I said,
And he's like, his body shudders, all his
Mhm.
blood comes out. She fucking killed him, and she's like screaming because she's like, "Bro, you could just be dead." I would never fuck around with anybody who ever fucks with guns like that. That I've seen all the beheadings and I've seen the stoning, and I'm like, "Oh man, that's crazy."
I still remember that
But
axe thing you showed me.
shit, yeah, yeah, that right there. Anything like if I can't see myself there, I'm just regular disgusted, right? Like, "Oh
Yeah.
man, that sucks." If my brain could be like, "That could happen to you," then that shit fucks me up worse. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Yeah,
100.
like, mm. You know what video I'm talking
100%.
about, Tyson? Yeah, it went around. It went around.
Yeah.
That shit is oh.
I look, I look. Just because something is character development doesn't mean that it is necessary. Like case in point, I think there is a better way to instill the concept of him being fearless without this. Like I feel like this was doing too much. Like
This is abuse.
yeah, this is
100% abuse.
it's purely abuse. And honestly, the fact that he even still talks to his dad as a full-grown adult is wild to me. I was like, "Oh, wow, that's crazy." That's wild that you still do that. That now I will say, because I have the type of brain that I have, I'm gonna tell you the thing I immediately thought about when I was watching the scene play out.
Hmm.
And here I'm gonna pull up this shot right here, cause yeah, like you look at the way like he's looking at his dad, and here I'm gonna lighten this up just a little bit.
Literally looking up to him.
Yeah, like no, 100%, like
Yeah,
dude,
that's a good shot. I like that shot.
yeah, like he's literally like just like and in awe of him. Let's point that
Right.
out. He is in awe of his father. You know what it made me think about? I don't know if anybody remembers this, but like it was in one of the spinoff titles that was a part of the original Secret Invasion storyline. And because we're kind of honestly, let's go ahead and get this out of the way now. Let's just go ahead and say it. They came up with a better Secret Invasion at DC Studios than Marvel could ever have hoped to.
Man.
If I was Kevin Feige, I would be brother.
They made this in a cave.
Right? That's look.
It's impossible. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Like for real, brother. I'd be like, I'm not gonna lie, I would be punching fucking air.
Yeah.
I would be punching air right now. I'd be like,
I'm not gonna say
you son of a
That again, I'm not gonna say that's what I was thinking, right?
Mhm.
Because I don't like, maybe if I was more plugged into to the Lantern series, I would have.
Mhm.
But like you saying that is
Yeah.
like, yeah, like 100,000% clearly that's where they're going. But I had to say the first part first because it sounds like duh.
Oh, yeah.
It is a no duh statement, but I sure shit wasn't thinking it before you said it. I'm like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That's
Oh.
yeah, obviously.
Oh, yeah, no. It's like I'm telling you right now. This is this is for real secret invasion. Like, this is basically the secret invasion that we were promised in the MCU. And I ain't gonna hold you. If I was Kevin Feige, I would be calling, like right now, I'd be calling James
Heads would be
Gunn.
rolling.
I'd have James Gunn on the phone right now. I like
Name your
literally.
price.
I,
Name your
no. First, I'd be like, "How dare you?
right. No, you're right.
How dare you? You son of a bitch!
Mhm.
You like. I'm not gonna hold you, dude. I would be. Like, cause you know what happened. You know what happened. Like the second, like, I shouldn't even give this away. This is like a free skit for somebody. Be like, when Kevin Feige found out about lanterns, they're like, hey, sir, the people online, they're talking about the new DC show, Lanterns. Oh, okay, that's cool. What are they saying? Well, they really like it. Huh? Oh man, that's fine. It's nothing. I mean, it's lanterns. It's its own thing. You know, it's got nothing to do with us. Well, actually, people are online saying that it's better than Secret Invasion, and you get that. You get that classic. It's like, what? Yeah. They're saying this is cooking way better than Secret Invasion in just one episode. What do you mean? Well, no, there's no way. I mean, this is just about Green Lantern. Yeah, but there's manhunters, and the manhunters are impersonating people. And there's a whole plot about how the manhunters are invading Earth already and hiding among us in plain sight. And they don't have any way to tell if they're aliens unless they have no opinion about Barack Hussein Obama. What?
Damn. By the way, you gotta turn my audio on so I can react appropriately to your buttons.
Oh, sorry, my bad. That was me.
I was trying to time it with your laugh. I'm like, all right.
Oh shit, my bad. You know what? You know what it was? Windows update. That's what does it.
Always.
Every fucking time, bro.
Discord too.
Like
I'm like, okay, here's the mic, here's the thing. Every fucking time.
It's always every fucking time. But yeah. Anyway. But yeah, no, that's what they're gonna do. It's because the part of the show where dude is like, yeah, man, well, you can't tell me anything about Kelly Clarkson or Barack Obama, and the guy,
That
Barack
was smart
Obama.
as fuck, though.
Oh no, it was incredibly fucking intelligent.
Was smart as fuck.
It was incredibly intelligent.
I didn't even realize. I didn't think that's where he was going. I thought what he was saying was showing that he was overly prepared. Period.
Right.
Like you know everything about that's not no human knows everything. Like, but then he's like zink and like, oh damn, that's good.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, dude, it's like, wait a minute. He's like, you are a rural Nebraskan white man. He's like, that is the breadth of your opinion about Barack Hussein Obama. I was like, hey, you know what? It was at that moment I was like, oh, this dude's cooked. This dude's cooked. I was like, dude, first off, there's no fucking way. No fucking way. And the worst that he could say, the only thing he could come back with, I mean, he's the 44th president. He's followed by George W. Bush. there's some controversy surrounding his birth certificate. It's like he had no real like. It was kind of funny.
He's just going through his training. Like,
right.
What else do I know about this guy?
And that kind of takes me back to what I was talking about before, because they did this shit in Secret Invasion. Not the TV show, but I'm talking about the fucking comic. They talked about how the Skrulls, they showed how the Skrulls were literally trained and indoctrinated. Like, they were basically fed information so they could be able to recall shit like that. Like, there was a whole issue, and I don't know if I actually have any of, like, I don't know if I have any of the panels for it right now that I could show, but basically, they did this whole thing where, there was an issue where I want to say it was a dude that was pretending to be Reed, and he was practicing being Reed Richards. Like, it was one of those things where he just kept constantly going through, like, I'll have to, like, I'm looking for it right now to see if I can remember exactly what issue it was. It wasn't in, like, Secret Invasion. It wasn't in the main story.
Like proper. A tie-in?
Right, yeah, this was a tie-in where this actually took place. It was, I think there had to have been a Fantastic Four. There had to have been a Fantastic Four tie-in for that. But yeah, basically the whole thing was that, like, he was going through the process of, like, trying to become as much like Reed Richards as humanly possible. And, like, they go through this whole thing where they kind of show how, like, it just goes to show how indoctrinated they are, to the point that, like, they believe they are who they say they are. Like, there's no, like, there's no question about, who they really are. You know what I mean? Like, it becomes that kind of a thing where, like, they're that
New Avengers 44.
44?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I do actually think I have that one. I think. I have a lot of, like, pictures for New Avengers, but that's another story altogether. But no, because that was actually, I mean, first off, it was Go to Run. That was like the New Avengers, Mighty Avengers, like, kind of side by side run. But yes, 40, yep, boom, got it. Bam, 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 bam. But yeah, so here it is. Okay, so there's this point where Reed, like, just to kind of show you, like, how, for anyone that didn't read the original Secret Invasion, there's a point where Reed, yeah, he's going through, like, his normal day-to-day shit. He's gone out, had a whole fucking day with the Avengers, all kinds of crazy shit. And by the time you get to the end of it, and this is, like, kind of the main thing, like, once everything's done, you can see, like, oh, hey, once they kind of figured out, when the Skrulls figured out that Reed was which was why they had such difficulty with him, was because making him Reed made him so smart that he could figure out what was going on. So they basically just kept running this motherfucker through the ringer, like, they just kept making more and more and more Reeds. It was fucking insane. But no, the thing is, having people indoctrinated to a point where they can, like, recall facts but not really have entire opinions, it kind of reminded me of the Backrooms, where they were talking about the whole thing where try describing a dog to someone who's never seen a dog. Yeah, or something like that. It was like, basically all he had was, like, basically all dude had was, like, Google AI overview is what he had. That was really, like, it just, the way he was even looking at it, like, you could just see, like, in his face, he was like, I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was cool. And then, like, there's the whole thing, like, getting away from all that. What it really comes down to is the dynamic between Hal and John, which, honestly, to the surprise of no one, it works. I think,
buddy cop formula. It's
yeah,
timeless.
yeah. I mean there's a reason why the buddy cop formula has existed for as long as it has.
Hmm.
It's kind of like the buddy cop is basically, in a lot of regards, like a great alternative to the hero's journey when you have two main characters. Like, go back, look at some of the best movies. Tango and Cash. Tango and Cash, goated movie. Propaganda of the
Hmm.
highest order.
Hmm.
Propaganda of the highest order. I love that movie, though. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I eat that shit up. Even though that movie ruined an entire generation of future police officers. Because those people were literally, Tango and Cash, they were bad cops.
Mm.
And they even make jokes about it. But like they do oh, bad cop, worst cop. And it's like, no, y'all just are worse. Y'all terrible. You guys are awful police officers. Dude literally takes a suspect, puts a chair over his neck, and sits on it to get him to give up information.
Right.
Dude
I swear,
shoots a gas tank on
TV
the possibility.
single-handedly train people to think that torturing works.
Yes, and it doesn't.
Like,
no.
Yeah. I mean, scientifically, it does not.
Well, that's why, like, what was it? One of my favorite movies, Reservoir Dogs. One of my favorite scenes is the part where they talk about how, oh yeah, we tortured the guy to get the information out of him. He's like, guy's like, you tortured him. He's like, look, you could torture this guy to the point he will tell you he started the Chicago fire. It don't make it fucking so.
That's right.
Because torture does not work. Hell,
it's a coin flip. Like, maybe I tell you, but if the person doesn't know, then they make up something because they want the torture to stop.
shit. What was it I was watching the other day? Something like that came up. I was watching some shit the other day. Oh, that's what it was. It was I was watching that new show. I think it was called Lucky. The one with Anya Taylor-Joy and Timothy Olyphant.
Okay.
I was watching that shit, and there's a part where dude's talking about a situation where some guy got taken in or whatever, and oh no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I was watching Slow Horses. That's what it was on. It was Slow Horses, and dude was basically talking about a situation where dude got tortured for information. They literally, there's a part where the guy brings up and says, oh yeah, they took this woman that he was seeing, and she was pregnant with his unborn child, and they brought her in and they tortured her in front of him and basically killed the woman and his unborn child before they got him to talk.
Damn.
And when he talked, they found out he didn't know anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's literally been telling you the whole time he doesn't know anything.
Right.
It's like, that's
DeAndre. I haven't seen Supergirl in a long time, but I felt like Supergirl was the opposite of propaganda.
Well, it's propaganda.
He's exposing they didn't do a couple bad apples thing. Like,
no,
they did the entire fucking system was corrupt.
Yeah, he was calling out the whole thing,
like loosely as on a true story.
Yeah, and I think the only propaganda in Serpico is that, oh hey, there is a good cop.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah,
fair,
that's the
fair.
only cop.
Yeah.
But he's calling out bad cops and becomes ostracized as a result of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not to say that there's rampant torture or anything happening in Lanterns, but it's just to say that like the methods that they kind of went through, like the whole point that like he wasn't supposed to see the witness. They were basically kind of circumventing the law, but using like, oh, I'm Green Lantern, so my jurisdiction 2814 blah blah blah. It's just one of those that as the show goes on, I could easily see this becoming like crazy propaganda. Like crazy pro-military, pro-police propaganda. I could easily see it.
So check this out. The military. Have you ever seen like those like military ads and military movies where like they're wearing their their uniforms like
Yeah, the
buttoned up
fatigues
all
and
the way to
shit.
the top. Yeah,
Oh,
but it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's not how you actually wear them, and it's like
Mhm.
usually some kind of weird. It's because that stuff is actually no shit licensed, like copyrighted. Like you have to get permission from the Department of Defense, or else they could sue you for copyright. Um, and when you see people that are like their uniform is like sharp, it's like it's exactly how it should be and all that stuff. Typically, the Pentagon has approved whatever they're about to show you. I don't know if
Got
that
you.
means that the Pentagon like literally wrote the script and said, no, hey, make it this way or that way. But whatever whatever got sent to them, the Pentagon said, I like it.
They said pass.
Yep. Yeah.
Rubber
So
stamp it. Rubber stamp it.
I'm
It's
expecting propaganda, given that his for the time period his dad's uniform was accurate.
yeah.
So
Well, and they do a lot of, I mean, obviously there's a lot of jumping around, going from like, 2016 to, to today, and even before that when we're seeing John when he's young, that's even further back. The thing that, why people are mad, the people that got upset about the show, and honestly, this leaked like a month or two ago, I feel like, because I heard about it long before the show was out.
what
Basically, I guess, let's go ahead and say it now. Spoilers for, I mean, to be fair, we've been talking about this shit pretty openly, but if for whatever reason you don't want to be spoiled about the ending of Lanterns, I mean, I presume that you would have already left. But I'm gonna talk about the very last thing you see in the episode, and it's because I'm giving you time. You got time, because like right now, it's either be spoiled or walk.
So here you have time. Like you have to leave. So let me say real quick. Did the Army develop a video game
Mhm.
that they use for recruitment? Yes, and I played it. And I can't remember what it's called right now. It might be called Army or some shit. I don't know. It was pretty much just like Battlefield, and you can like take
Mm,
command, and you can like da 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 da. It was a multiplayer. It was like it was a first person shooter. Absolutely, 100%. I remember
mhm.
playing it.
Damn.
It's kind of wild.
Well,
Well, you had your chance. I got to say all that. If you're no, I want to hear no
if you
complaint
still
about
here,
Thanos. You had all
man,
this
y'all
chance.
did it too quick. Y'all did it too quick.
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
bad. Too bad, motherfucker. Too bad. So anyway, Hal gets killed. Hal gets killed. That is why everyone's mad. And I
America's
remember.
Army. That's what it was. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. Anyway, Hal gets killed. And this was like I said, this was a thing that was kind of out in the weeds for a while. When I initially heard it, I thought it was fake. I was like, nah, they're not gonna do that. That's probably not real. That's probably somebody bullshitting. Kind of similar to some of the leaks that came out with like Doomsday. There were things that got leaked with Doomsday that turned out not to be true. Things that got leaked with Spider-Man Brand New Day that turned out not to be true. There were things that were leaked on both that did turn out to be true, but not every single thing. Not to mention, there, kind of in the round time I heard this shit, there were photos that were making the rounds on the internet that were revealed to be AI. Like people had made AI photos to be like, ooh, we got leaked set photos, leaked images and promotional images for Lanterns, and they all turned out to be fake. So that's why I was kind of thinking like, oh yeah, it's probably fake. And then it happened, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Because like when I got to this particular point, because this is literally the ass end of the episode. Because when they were doing the whole thing with Old Boy, and he set off his Old Boy was like, "Oh, I might have a bomb in me," or some shit. If I was really an alien and you caught me, I would blow myself up. And then he blows himself up. And Hal contains the shit or whatever, and it explodes and blows up everything. I was like, "Oh shit, is this?" I was like, "Oh shit,
I thought so too.
Yeah, I was like, "Is
Yeah.
it?" I said, "This is real." I was like, "Oh shit, he does die." But then, like after the explosion, he gets up. He's like, "All right, hey, I'm good. Told you he was an alien, and it's a whole joke."
Yeah.
And then but then you cut away, and it's like they get to the whole point where it's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, flash forward like 10 years, and oh hey, yeah, he's dead." I'm like, "Oh shit."
So some theories
Mhm.
I know how you are about theories, but we'll just
I
throw
mean,
them
yeah,
out there.
go away. Go ahead. Go on. Speak your
We've
truth. Speak your
we've
truth.
already seen one body double of how John walked around it as if it had corporal rate, i.e., not a light construct. He
Mhm.
called it a hologram.
Yeah, it's a hollow. Yeah.
I don't think I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I
and
don't know.
considering that the ring can make hard light constructs, I mean, it wouldn't be a stretch for a hard light construct of HAL to exist. I mean, let's be real, the Green Lantern rings, there's a reason why they call them the most powerful artifacts in the DC universe, is because they can literally make whatever the fuck they want.
But don't they glow green? Can they make things
Typically.
look real?
Typically things are green when they're constructed from the ring. So I would go on a limb and say it's probably just regular ass hologram. But what I'm just saying that, like, there's no telling what the fuck that ring can or can't make,
Sure.
because it's only limited by imagination. Like shit. Um a lot of people forget about this shit, but the Jon Stewart, not that long ago, in his series, he made a construct of his dead little sister.
Mm. Oh,
Like,
that's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he made a whole ass construct of her that was just hanging around. He made a whole ass construct that was technically him, sort of, kind of. Because they killed that construct off in the Green Lantern Corps book recently and brought back the real Jon Stewart. And he wasn't green.
Right.
So, I mean, once again.
I think that's what it's gonna be. I think either that or
Mm,
we're gonna have a Tony Stark situation where we're still gonna get Hal Jordan, and it's gonna be his backed up consciousness
mm.
that will be training and mentoring Jon Stewart.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's there's lots of crazy shit that the Green Lanterns, especially particularly powerful Green Lanterns, can get away with. And yeah, to like a lesser extent, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that it's, oh, there's nothing that oh yeah, there's, you know, there's no chance, there's no shot that it's, you know, this, that, or the third. But yeah, like, the Green Lantern ring has weird ass rules, and those rules are as rigid as the sands in the hourglass, which is to say, not rigid at all.
So power scales with Superman based on the writer.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
exactly. No, that is exactly that. Because once again, the like I was just saying a moment ago, the Jon Stewart that was killed off a few months ago in Green Lantern Corps, a lot of people just assumed it was degular Jon Stewart.
Hmm.
And then when he died, and then the actual Jon Stewart showed up, it was like, oh yeah, it's just a construct, or, you know, facsimile of, you know, of himself, or, you know, whatever the fuck. Everybody's like, oh, okay, shit.
Right.
And it was a thing that technically kind of was brought up in Emerald Knight, but all of that is to say the Green Lanterns are fucking weird. They're weird. And the sooner y'all accept that, I think the better off we are all going to be.
The Orange Lanterns can only make Trump look real.
That is
What were
true.
the
That is
woke
true.
what were so I know people are have been upset, right? The
Mhm.
racists, the
Yes,
typical
they're mad.
the typical people. Now, obviously, we could just say Jon Stewart black, and you don't really have to say anything more, right?
No.
That's woke. That's like, I hate the existence of black people. I don't want to see black people in my anything.
Right.
But are they even stretching to call, because I didn't see anything woke. Like, I didn't see, nobody was
No.
gay. There wasn't very much diversity because they're in a white ass town in
Right.
Nebraska. Like,
It makes sense.
what is their problem?
Honestly, I have no idea. I have no earthly well, no, that's a lie. I know why.
I like that the buff, tall, rich white guy got cucked. That was dope.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. That was absolutely diabolical.
And
I was
is
here
a
for
cuck.
it.
Like,
Is a
is
cuck, yeah.
literally a cuck. Like he's like, he knows his wife sleeps around. He's like, he's cool with it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like but it was the cattiness. It was the cattiness that
Yeah.
that followed that was kind
Right.
of hilarious in and of
Right.
itself. But no, I'll just say that yeah, man, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to try a lot harder with the woke factor in this story, because like really, I mean, I made the joke that Lanterns is a black show because there already is multiple black characters that were shown just in the first 5 or 10 minutes alone, between John, his brothers, and his dad. And y'all know how I feel about shit like that.
The rule of 3. That rule is, in popular entertainment, if there are 3 black people in it, it is a black product. You can have 2 black guys, although it's a stretch. If you have 3, it's a black show.
There you go. That's the rule of 3, y'all. That's the rule of 3. So that is to say, it's a black show. There was like at least four Negroes on the screen
in one scene.
In one scene, that's a black product.
Ooh.
That's a black product.
They bring UPN back.
We used to call UPN.
You said, I forgot. What was it?
Say, you pick a nigga network.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, because I mean, shit. You can literally pick them. You just pick them. Yeah, right there. Offer up there, right there, as far as the eye can see. You can pick anyone you want, and then nobody's gonna care. But no.
I'm doing some searching, and first thing that I'm seeing is that's woke is that Hal Jordan being a loser next to Jon Stewart, which I'm like, is he crazy. A loser, or is he gritty and disillusioned and like if there wasn't a black guy standing next to him who is sharp, clean cut, and professional, would you still think he was a loser, or is it you're just the white fragility thing?
No, you know what it is? It's the white fragility, and I can tell you why. Because you know what it is? They hate the fact that John is the cool, calm, collected one, and that Hal is the renegade. That's what they hate. And the thing is, that's how it is. It's just how it is. John is not a renegade, type. I mean, yeah, he goes off book a lot of the time, but I mean, John is ex-military. So I mean, he's all about order and doing things by the book and shit like that. I mean, yeah, he used to be like really OD angry back in the day, but he wasn't like, he wasn't like how Hal is in this. And it shows you a lot that their racism makes them hate the fact that there's a black character present. And the racism also makes them angry that the black character is cooler than the white character. But not necessarily because Hal isn't cool. Hal is cool. I mean, yeah, he's treated like he's lonely and a loser because he is lonely and he is a loner. I wouldn't call him a loser. But I mean, he's clearly like a big fucking deal. Like when he goes to
Joel.
little, yeah,
he's Joel,
right, dude. When he goes to the fucking taco place, everybody wants his fucking autograph. Everybody thinks he's the coolest fucking thing.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, dude, he was literally getting interviewed on television. And he was this king shit of the fucking hill. He's the guy that John looks up to and wants to emulate until he realizes what Hal is really like. It's crazy to me that it's like, dude, y'all are telling on yourselves. Y'all are telling on yourselves about what you're really angry about. It's crazy.
right.
But yes, I do agree.
So I haven't
Oh.
itemized. This is just based off of one video. Here's an
Okay,
itemized list
shoot.
of why it's woke. Deconstruction of heroes. The host claims that the show intentionally degrades established characters by portraying them as degenerate or losers. Character replacement tropes. The video describes Hal Jordan's death in the first episode as bait and switch and a gimmick designed to make way for Jon Stewart. So listen to all these. God, dude, racists have to be the biggest fucking cowards.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, why do you talk around shit? Make way for an established main character in the DC. Like, was this somebody who was retconned and race swapped, or what is the bait and switch? The bait and switch is, I'm gonna think you get a white guy, but I'm secretly gonna get you a black guy. You know what I mean? It's like, why don't you just fucking say it? That's why I've said it multiple times. Unironic, well, I guess a little ironically, I have way more respect for red lace skinhead neo-Nazis than these fucking these coward ass people who can't just admit you hate black people. You know what I mean? Just fucking say it.
Well, I mean, right here, this right here, Big MGM just said it right here. It said, bait and switch. John is portrayed as the main character from Jump. He's literally the first character you see. John, even, I mean, he's a kid, but he's still the first character you see. That is not by accident.
More telling on themselves, because no, it's not a bait and switch. Again, yes, Jon Stewart was portrayed as the main character. You didn't think Jon Stewart was the main character,
right?
You wanted to see that you were there for the white guy, and hopefully he was the badass. Identity-driven casting narrative. The host notes that he feels the show uses specific characters to fulfill an agenda, questioning why characters must be changed or degraded to highlight others, while remarking on the predictability of cast choices. So I'm sure he was mad that there was an Indian woman there. I'm sure he was mad that the white guy's wife slept with a black guy, which is like their absolute nightmare.
Yeah,
their absolute fucking nightmare. That is like their nightmare source right there. I guarantee they all piss and shit themselves. I've seen.
Little titty babies.
The host criticizes the total inconsistency of the DCU, pointing out the mixed R-rated projects. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa. Because wait, weren't these the same people that were still complaining that, oh no, they need to make stuff
colorful? Yeah.
Dude, get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit, man. It's right here, right? This right here says it all. It's that element of racism where it's about a hatred of seeing others lifted, not actually any goal of empowerment of self. No, it's 100% what it is.
Bingo.
And not only that, I want to point this out here. It's like this is what Glayside just said right here. Yeah, Hal's not what he appears to be. He's essentially being asked to indoctrinate somebody into a war that consumes your life. He thinks anyone who wants it as bad as John is under an illusion, and honestly, he is.
Right.
Like John doesn't.
By his father.
Yeah, his father. Like. His
clearly
father
groomed him for this,
dude. For real, like, look,
yeah.
I like without actually having. I don't know. Maybe we'll see evidence to the contrary. I don't know. But minus putting a gun in John's hand when he was that young, which I'm gonna go on a limb and say he probably fucking did.
Probably did. Yeah.
John is a child soldier. Like he's a child soldier in all but deed. Like short of actually going out and fighting in a war as a child, he is a child soldier. He was groomed. Look, I'm sorry. There's nothing they can show me in this show that's gonna make me like his dad. I'm sorry, it just ain't gonna happen.
Right. I don't think we're supposed to. Somebody up way a while back said, and I think they nailed it.
Yeah.
That the dad is grooming him for the Lanterns, meaning literally, like the Guardians probably already contacted the dad. The dad wants this for his kid, so he's gonna groom him for it for the whole time. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I think people need to understand that they like, these people don't read comics because Hal was such a like the prototypical hotshot. And in almost every incarnation, he's been that. Shit, they did it to him in the comics. They did it to him in the live action movie. They did it to him in the DCAU animated movies. Like, I know a lot of people remember this shit from Justice League War when he stepped up on the scene and was like, "Prepare to see the light show," and then he runs up and gets laid down. Like, he talks shit to Batman and gets his ring snatched off his fucking finger. And it's pointed out that he doesn't pay attention, that he's aloof, that he's too focused and concentrating on, being a badass as opposed to being a hero.
You know what's funny? Is if they did that in a movie, right? If there's one of these movies, Batman did that to Hal Jordan. No, even better. If they did it to Jon Stewart, that's so badass. Batman is the GOAT. That's so dope. If Batman is black, or or what's his name, Mr. Fantastic, right? Like the guy from Superman.
Oh,
Black
terrific.
dude with the balls. Terrific. Yeah.
Black
Mr.
dude
Terrific.
with the balls. Yes. Love it.
I deserve that. That was well played.
No, I love it. I love it. I was so glad.
I did that on purpose because I'm a funny guy. It was like that. If he does that, it's woke. They only did it to undermine the white hero. It's it's so clear their line of thinking.
Mr. Terrific and his big black balls.
Damn.
What was that song? I've got big balls. She's got big balls. He's got big balls. Oh God!
Never heard of it, but it's a banger.
Oh no, I love it. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. I love that song. That's what it was. Thank you, AC/DC. Thank you. Thank you, Niles. Thank you. I couldn't remember who the fuck sang it. I couldn't think. Chef, can I get some more of your big brown chocolate salty balls? Why is that the one thing I took away from South Park? Like, I never really watched South Park that much, but like, that's the one thing from South Park I walked away with. I don't know.
The best thing that came out of South Park was them killing off Chef when he left because it violated his Scientology values.
No, I do agree. I do agree with that.
That when they killed him off, that shit was the most disrespectfully hilarious thing I've seen in my life.
I mean, Scientology. Look, okay. I don't know if we have any Scientologists in the building, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If you're a Scientologist, I have questions. I have so many questions because I don't know. It just seems
in Scientology there are two types of members. People abusing and people getting abused.
Yeah. And that's my question. Which one are you?
Right.
Which
right.
one are you? Are the Scientologists in the room with us? I have questions. But no, once again, kind of going back to my Secret Invasion idea of this show, I'm pretty sure there are characters, maybe even main characters, who could very easily end up being manhunters that have not been revealed. Like, honestly, there was something that happened at the end where when he was checking Hal out, he took a look at Hal's hand, and clearly the ring. It's so crazy how like dark the show is, because like HBO shows, they shoot their videos, they put that fucking it's 2 a.m. at night color grade on.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
you would think all the Snyder Bros love it.
Right? Like, cause you look at the show's like, goddamn, like, can't even see the shit. So here, let's enhance. Can we enhance? Yeah, there we go. Enhance.
So first one was Snyder. This one is James Gunn right here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. Wait, no. It's too colorful. This is the Joss Whedon cut.
You're right.
But no, he checks his hand to see like if he still has his ring. Clearly doesn't have his ring. So whoever's out there in the wind has, they probably got his shit. So, which
Manhunters can appear to be human, right?
Right.
Can they appear to be any human? Could this be a dead Manhunter?
Well, see, that was something else that kind of came up to me because when I first saw that he was dead, I was like, I wonder if that's even really him.
Right.
Well, the interesting thing about that is like typically with Green Lantern rings, when someone dies, the ring goes to somebody else. So it usually, unless shenanigans are in play, the ring usually never sticks with the person who killed the person who had the ring, if that makes any sense.
Right, because they fly off, right? To the
they
next
usually,
person.
typically when a lantern dies, the ring goes off. Matter of fact, I think they even kind of portrayed this in the movies with the Snyder cut, if I remember correctly. I think when they showed like that big like ancient war scene, and I think it was like the one Green Lantern got like cut down and the ring like went off somewhere. Right. That was how Hal got his ring. When Abin Sur died, the ring went to him. Now, granted, he was right there. Or whatever the fuck. Depending on which version of the story, whether you're like doing like New 52 or New Earth continuity or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I will say this much: if I am Jon Stewart, and I have been getting groomed for this my whole life, and that ring flew off to Guy Gardner,
oh, bruh,
I would quit. I would quit. I'd say, fuck this planet. Fuck everybody.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting to see when Guy plays this, because clearly he does. Sinestro is in the show as well. We've seen him. Not in the first episode, but we've seen him in the trailers. Yeah, we've seen him in the trailers. Okay. Played by my boy from Banshee. What was it Proctor? Cal Proctor, or whatever his name was. The I almost want to call him Mormon. No, the Amish gangster dude that was in Banshee. But no,
Kai Proctor,
Kai Proctor, yeah. Sinestro clearly is in play, but it seemed like the scenes that you see him in, he's locked up or like he's imprisoned or some shit. At least that's the way it kind of looked. And obviously the Guardians are in play because was it Laura Linney? Who was that they showed in like, because they had like a whole like look ahead deal. Here, you know what? Why am I bullshitting here? Let's just do this. Fuck it. Hold up. Where's my video? Where's my video stuff? Where's my video killing the radio star? Ooh, you know what?
Laura Finney?
Who that?
Laura Linney or Laura Finney?
I don't know. Lenny. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that was her or not. I'm just, like I said, I'm kind of guessing here. But because like when they showed her, when she popped up on the when they showed her in the thing, like, yeah, they kind of did this whole beef where, here, is this the right one? I think this is the right one. Yep, this is the right one. Here, we're gonna like scoop this up right quick because I don't want to have to, like, scrubbing on YouTube is like diabolical and I don't like it. I don't enjoy it.
You know, rip it and then put some scan lines on it real quick and
nah, we're just gonna do the thing. Fuck it, we do it live. Fuck it, we do it live. God damn it. But no, when you get to, let's see, I want to see if I can find it in here. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Like, yeah, we clearly, clearly
Ozarks,
she's yeah. Clearly she's a guardian. She even, now in the original trailer when she showed up, I was kind of like, oh, I wonder if she's a guardian. And it's like, okay, yeah. Then they pretty much confirmed this. Yeah, she's a fucking guardian. And also there is implication. I want to see if I can find it.
Wait, is that the sheriff?
Where? Right here?
No, was that the Laura Linney? Is she the sheriff?
Oh God, no. No, Laura
Oh,
Linney.
yeah, I was gonna say, like,
No. Old girl who's the sheriff, that's Merida from Brave.
yeah. So here's so,
I would
so
be
here's the thing.
shooting
Remember
for
when I
my own
couldn't
hand. I was like,
remember when I couldn't recognize old girl Annie from Community, right? I didn't recognize her in He-Man. I thought this was another situation like that. I'm like, tell me that's not the girl from Ozarks.
No, not at all. Here. Let me see. I want to see if I can get to this spot because it's like a really quick kind of blink and you'll miss it deal. Goddamn, fucking old boy up. But yeah, yeah. I don't know if anyone knows this, but yeah, she played Merida in Brave, but she was also the underage girl that Ewan McGregor slept with in Trainspotting. That's not for real, just for the movie.
Right,
for the
right.
movie,
Still
for the
a
movie.
story. Yeah,
Yeah, still it's crazy. But no, I'm trying to see if I can find it. It's in here somewhere, and this thing doesn't do the whole. Okay, yeah, or maybe it was after. Yeah, right here. So boom, you see, this is a Guardian right here in the look ahead. You can see based on the costume. Here, let me go back a couple of frames. You can tell by the costume right here that this is a Guardian, and you see the kid right there in her arms. So clearly the reason why I'm guessing that the dad is so aggro about preparing John, it seems to be connected to this, maybe, possibly. I don't know.
So the dad was a Guardian.
Well, I don't know about all that. But well, I mean, the reality is here. Let me go back again. Hold on, let's see. So, like, we don't really know what the frack is going on here outside of the fact that it's clearly somebody transforming into somebody else. Whether it's as a Guardian or it could even be a Manhunter for all we fucking know. But I would even go as far as say probably a Manhunter. Maybe. Shit, you never know. But yeah, whatever is going on here, I'm assuming this is John when he was like super little. And there's probably a reason why. There's something that's going on in this scene that is gonna be the impetus for why his dad is. And I'm gonna go on. It says probably even more likely that it's a Manhunter than it is anything else. But yeah, whatever is going on here, this is somebody that.
So his dad's a Manhunter.
I don't know about all that. I'm not going with any of that. I'm not going with it. I mean, hell, you know, honestly, it would explain everything if he was, maybe, possibly.
Right.
But I don't. But the thing is, him being a Manhunter and wanting him to like become a Green Lantern would be kind of weird. Unless he wanted him to well, I don't know. That's why I don't like speculating. Because like it's like once again. Like I often say, and you know, people hate it when I say it because it ruins everybody's fun. But that doesn't make it any less true. Is that Occam's razor?
Right.
Yeah. Determine how many assumptions and conditions are necessary for each explanation to be correct. If an explanation requires extra assumptions or conditions, demand evidence commensurate with the strength of each claim, because extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And in the words of Jack Reacher, in investigations, assumptions kill. Details matter. I love that show.
That's right.
I love that show.
That's such a military thing. I don't. If anybody ever says attention to detail, this is like my brain shudders and I start going to like panic attacks.
Like you start
PTSD
sweating.
Highlights.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's all about attention to detail. That shit'll get you killed downrange. And I'm just like,
it's just hilarious because like Reacher is such a show that like it's slick military propaganda, but also kind of not at the same time. So it's like I always feel conflicted about it because it's like I was like, oh no, clearly this dude's he's a badass, but it's kind of implied he's a badass before he even gets there. So it's like I don't know. But yeah, anyway, neither here nor there. But yes, there's a lot of weird shit that is in that trailer, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say that a lot of it is probably even stuff that people probably aren't even considering. Like case in point, one of the things, like we see, here's this shot right here where you see that you see the what is I guess the manhunter. This is supposed to be a manhunter skull, or something like that. There's that whole thing. And then I'm trying to see if I can actually find the other, but like there was another thing that kind of popped up in this. Oh, hey, look, it's Hal. Look, getting to look like a. Wait, they said he didn't get to be cool. They said he didn't get to be cool. I feel like I was lied to. That's cool. Like that part right there looks cool. Also, can we point out? I want to. I can't let it go. You said in that thing that they claim that the black guy gets to be the cool one. He doesn't have a fucking ring. He doesn't even have any powers. He has no fucking ring. Hal has the ring. Hal has all the power.
That's how cool black people are. Like, it's not even fair. Hal has to be on the same screen as Jon Stewart because their insecurity is already saying this is not fair.
That is wild to me. I'm not gonna hold you. That is absolutely positively wild. Because I'm sorry, but if you're gonna sit here and tell me that the guy who has the ring is not as cool as the guy who doesn't, I'm sorry, but like I walked out of that show, that first episode, mind you, thinking that I was like, dude, that was pretty fucking cool. Here's the thing. I don't know if y'all know this about me. I don't fucking like Hal Jordan as a character at all. I think Hal is the least interesting. I think Hal's the least interesting Green Lantern in the history of Green Lanterns. I think Hal is probably, bar none, the boringest Green Lantern I have ever clapped eyes on. And for whatever reason, people fucking love him. I don't fucking get it. Like, why do people give a flying squirrel fart about Hal Jordan? There are so many more other, like, just far more interesting characters. And for whatever reason, they're gonna, people are gonna, they're gonna stand the goofball, or whatever the fuck. That said, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Seeing that bowl cut again, just diabolical. It's diabolical.
Hate it.
Diabolical.
Hate it and love it all at once.
It's right? Like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like, why are we doing this? Like this is like, dude, Guy doesn't even, well, you know what? I think he recently started rocking it again because of the movies. But like up until like maybe very recently, that dude had a regular ass fucking hairdo. Like, okay, so like beginning of, like, this is Guy like at the beginning of Green Lantern Corps that's currently running. Like that's him there. Like, if that tells you anything. And he didn't go back to the bowl cut until like it was kind of like right on time for like the Superman movie. Like, cause like, oh well, he's got the bowl cut in the Superman movie, so yeah, we got to put him back in the bowl cut again, even though technically that hairstyle is outdated as fuck. We got to put him back in it, man. We got to put him back in it. I'm sorry, Nathan Fillion demands that he is back in the cut. I'm sorry, just is what it is. I don't make the rules, okay? I don't make the rules.
Right about now is a good time to remind everybody to smash that like button because there are 300 plus people inside this chat and only 150 likes. That makes us sad.
Hashtag sad.
It's free. Just smash that like button.
Hashtag the sad.
We don't even ask y'all to share as much as we should.
Yeah, actually,
Although a share
we
would be
should.
dope. But at least you don't even have to go anywhere.
Ah,
Hit
Just
the like button.
yeah, just click that little button. It won't kill you. I promise you. You look. I promise that you will not wake up in a on a college or high school football field in the snow with a bullet in your head if you do it. I promise you. It will not happen. I will not allow it to happen. I promise you. I promise you that everything will be fine. It'll be fine. Okay?
Or in the fields of Elysium.
Right? like wait a minute. Like, look, we're not. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna. You're not gonna get sent to the to the hereafter, to the great hereafter,
Mm.
or was it the upper room? I promise you, it will not happen. I promise you, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Another thing I would also say too is on top of all that, top of the liking, on top of the the sharing, I do want to remind people, because I've seen this come up quite a few times, during some of our more recent live streams. I've had a lot of people tell me that they're not getting notifications for videos. Make certain when when you get a chance, you can do it right now actually. Make sure that the notification bell is checked, and more importantly, not that it's just checked, but that the notification bell is set to all notifications. Because like I've told people, you can actually choose I think it's 3 different options. You could choose
None personalized and all.
yeah, none personalized all, and none basically means you're not going to get notifications at all. Personalized, you're going to have to go through some shit to kind of figure out like what you want
If
to
you
know
don't watch
about.
comic book videos
Yeah.
all the time, and every single one of Blerd's videos along with those comic book videos, personalized is not going to show it to you. It's just going
No.
to show you the shit that you watch the most.
Basically, yeah, it's not gonna. It's not like, honestly, at that point, you may as well not hit the notification bell at all. But hit all notifications. That way, you get notifications on everything. Because I promise you, that is probably at least partially the reason why a lot of y'all aren't getting notifications about stuff. So, just putting that out there. That said, do we have any?
Nerdrotic says the reviews emphasize subtler importance regarding race and identity, specifically comparing the main character's experience to that of Jack Reacher if he were a towering black man. Please, Nerdrotic, tell us more about what's wrong with the main character. Do you not like Jack Reacher? Or is the problem that the Jack Reacher type character is black?
I was going to say, too, I would have a feeling that he probably doesn't even like the Jack Reacher character at all, because, or like Jack Reacher in general, because Jack Reacher's pretty woke.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen it, so yeah.
Actually, I think you would like it. I think you would like it. I mean, I'm not going to hold you. It's basically the genre of big, burly white man who basically is the smartest and toughest guy in the room, being in the presence of less capable and inept villains, some of which might be more capable, but like overall, most of the people he encounters can't really hold a candle to him. It's like if John
Jason Bourne shit?
Yeah, kind of like that, sort of, but like it's one of those where like Jack Reacher, basically he's out of the military. Like, he served as, like, a special investigator, like, so he's, like, really good at, like, reading people and, like, reading situations. And he's also stupid fucking strong, because it's Alan Richson who's playing him. So, like, he's this big, like fucking big-ass dude. Like, he's that guy that everybody thinks they are when they're in the military. Like,
Right, yeah.
like, yeah, man, I used to be in the military, man. I could bench press about 450, about 500 pounds. Yep, that's what I can do.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't talk like that. But no, But like, yeah, he's also very like straightforward. He has no filter. A lot of people say, like, honestly, for a while, I kind of wondered if he was autism coded, and now I just like, nah, I think he's just, there's no code. I think it's just, I think it's just, him being very like him. But no, and he's also pretty progressive as a character. So I imagine Nerdrotic does not like Jack Reacher very much, and I think he only used Jack Reacher as a reference because Jack Reacher just came back. The season just started, so he's trying to keep it topical. He's trying to keep it in the zeitgeist. Try and get those extra clicks. Kind of in a similar fashion to what this show did in regards to Harry Potter. Because you got that Harry Potter TV show coming up, and what did they have to shoehorn into the dialogue? Harry fucking Potter. Because why? It's on the same fucking network. He's like, oh, what school?
Damn.
Yeah, what school does Harry Potter go to? And like, and they have to call back to it. But yeah.
You know what's funny about that? That is a really good point. That is a really good point because of all the things that he could have said, right?
Yeah.
Like, of all the things they could have said, because I promise you right now, I promise, if I asked my dad what school did Harry Potter go to, he would not fucking know. He wouldn't know. So I'm like, a lot of people know that, but I don't know if that's like one of those universal, every person knows it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's kind of like Kryptonite. Like even people who don't read comics, they know that Kryptonite and Superman kind of like are a thing. Like, oh, that's his Kryptonite. Like I feel like some people they like would passingly know to joke about Hogwarts. Like just even if they don't know shit about Harry Potter, they probably at least know. It's kind of like I used to always joke about with people like with rock music. I was like, you don't have to listen to rock music to know that Metallica is a thing that exists.
Right.
Like you could hate rock music, never listen to it a day in your life, and be like, if someone said Metallica, you would know what they were talking about. You would know. Like I feel like Hogwarts is kind of that, but yeah, depending on the person.
I'm just saying my dad would not recall Hogwarts.
Oh,
if you said Hogwarts,
he'd
be like, oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of that, I guess. I don't think he's even watched the movies. I think he hates shit like that. He hates it.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've never met your father, but I feel like that tracks.
Yeah,
I feel like that tracks. Like just based on the things that you've told me about him, I'm just like, that dude ain't got time for Hogwarts. He ain't got time for that shit.
I try to get him to watch certain things. I'm like, Daddy, I think you would like it. He's like, what is there?
Hogwarts?
You know, that superpower bullshit. I don't like shit like that.
Your dad would remind me of like was that shit from Chappelle's show when dudes like like doing like the trading spouses. He's sitting on the toilet. He's like, who the fuck is Renee Zellweger? Like that to me, that's your dad. If someone asked, like,
that is
what the fuck is Hogwarts?
Yeah. You know that thing where like I pretend not to, right? You know that thing I do where like I'll say someone's name wrong or a show's name wrong or something?
Yeah.
I got that from my dad. Except my dad's not playing around. My dad's actually not knowing what the hell this thing is called.
Like I can see your dad be like, what's Hogwarts?
Hoger, I don't know that shit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. See, that's why I don't like that. That's why I don't watch that shit.
Yeah, no, 100%. But no, but that was totally why they did that shit on the show. That was planted. That was trying to raise awareness. Like, oh, don't forget.
Oh yeah,
we got that Harry Potter show coming up. Y'all want to watch it? You're gonna watch it, right?
This episode's almost over. You know, maybe go look at the trailer or something.
Yeah, let me go see. Yeah, I'm sure they got it on the carousel. They got a little carousel on the front page. Yeah, that's the ticket. No, I don't give a fuck about Hogwarts. I don't give a fuck about that show. They can keep it.
Not at all.
But no, to get it back to it, yeah, the right here, like my guy Kai Proctor right here is Sinestro. I just want to say, perfect casting. I love this. I need this. I need to see this guy at his absolute most diabolical. I need it. I need to see Yellow Lantern shenanigans. Please give me Yellow Lantern fuckery and buffoonery. I need it. But yeah, Oh, wow. You know what? I believe that shit. So Neurotic sure hates Alan Richardson now after he bashed the government for protecting sex offenders. Yeah, I bet he does. Oh, I bet he also really hated Alan Richardson after he punched the fuck out of that MAGA dude. I don't know how many people remember that shit, but I think it was earlier this year. There was a guy, like, I don't know if you saw this, but Alan Richardson at his home, like one of his neighbors had like a motorcycle and basically tried to run into him. And dude like got into his face and some shit and he punched him. Wow. And then the dude was trying to like go out and say that he was assaulted, but the thing is, dude came after him first. And there was video evidence, to that. But like the thing that made people immediately not even want to believe dude is because when he took a video showcasing like, I guess like his black eyes and shit from getting his ass beat, you could see a MAGA hat in the background. Like he had a MAGA hat hanging off of something. And everybody's like, oh no, fuck that dude, man. I don't believe nothing he said. Jack Reacher did nothing wrong.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, it was weird. It was weird. That said,
questions.
Actually, we do. If I'm not mistaken, and I am mistaken. From time to time, I try not to do it very often, but we do have some super chats that I want to address before we get to further along. First one's gonna be from, and I love this name because it takes me back to my childhood. The Cold Slither. Cold Slither. A band of vipers playing our tune. Little G.I. Joe for y'all if y'all don't know about that. Anyway, got 16 months in the Blerd Club. Gold Mine says, I don't like it, but it feels like John is being indoctrinated into being a loyal and obedient Green Lantern from an early age. It feels creepy. And you know what? I think that's how it should feel. I don't like it either. I'm with you. I 100% do not like him being indoctrinated and groomed the way that he is. But I kind of feel like this is doing what the Acolyte was trying to do with the Jedi Council.
Right.
And people hated that shit too. They hated that. Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean they're groomed? I mean, dude, they take kids at such a young age.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when it's already been kind of proven that people can become Jedi later in life and still be like pretty fucking badass. Even though it's implied, it's way easier to become a Jedi when you're a child. But yeah, it's like we've seen like Luke Skywalker is one of the coolest fucking Jedis in all of existence. Motherfucker didn't start learning until he was good and fucking grown. That obviously
has there ever been a Jedi that was taken from their parents and put into military school? I mean, Jedi school.
West Point.
That came from an affluent family.
You know what? I'm certain there have been. Like, nothing leaps to mind, like, right away. I'm pretty sure there have been. But I do feel like the majority of the ones you hear about come from, like, dirt poor.
Right.
Or, if not dirt poor, but, like, maybe less.
Dooku? Okay.
Yeah. Right. Count Dooku is, Count Dooku would definitely count.
Dooku,
Dooku would count, pun intended. And I don't think about the prequels very often. That's why it doesn't leap to mind. But yeah, it's typically, you'll usually find people that maybe aren't, are probably more common than those that
and
are.
Dooku was taken as a child and put into the child? I know he's a Jedi.
Yeah, he's a Jedi.
But did he get taken as a child?
I mean, it was considered highly unusual for anyone not to be. That's why Anakin and Luke are such to the point that Anakin was too old and he was still a kid. Like, so they usually try and get them when they're like babies or like very, very, very young. Like not pushing, like if you're pushing like 9 or 10, yeah, you're too old, which is a wild statement to make when you're talking about a group that could be considered groomers.
Right.
Oh no, he's too old. He's too old.
It's a good thing it's fantasy.
Right?
Because if that was real, rampant pedophilia.
Oh yeah, no, that's the Catholic Church through and through,
100%.
right there.
Yep. You look at Boy Scouts, you look at Catholic Church, you look at what do you call them? The what do you call them? Juvie?
Yeah,
All the
juvie,
ones with
yeah,
all
youth
these scandals,
groups.
church,
Yeah,
youth
church
groups,
youth
yeah,
groups.
like
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
anywhere that takes a whole bunch of children and says, "Hey, come with us," somebody's getting diddled.
I'm sorry. You can't
Yeah,
convince me other and 99.999999999% of the time is going to be someone who is a Christian fundamentalist,
Yep. White straight male.
conservative. Yeah, white straight male usually.
White straight
Yeah.
male,
It's crazy.
definitely the most dangerous animal on the planet right now. Second to the mosquito.
Second to the mosquito. Hey, look, the second that they start the second that straight white males start being like carriers for like SARS
Malaria
and malaria and shit, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. The most dangerous species, man. The most dangerous. White, what is it? What was they say? Man is the most dangerous game. They left off a couple of words. They left off a couple of words before what they really meant was
politically correct.
Yeah.
They were being careful. That's what they were. We knew what you meant.
We knew.
We knew what you
But no, we've also got a couple here from Maryland 614 with the 279 says, are the heat weirdos back again? If we're talking about the heat as in like look, everybody is being not totally normal about this shit. There's lots of people who are being very strange. They're telling on themselves. They are giving the whole game away on what it is they really care about. Like, there was one guy that tried to review the whole show based on one episode. And it's like, dude, who does that? Who does that?
That's what I was pulling from. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you what I was doing. I was going to YouTube, finding this show is woke trash, right? Just Lanterns woke, and they're all right there. And then going to the Gemini option at the bottom and asking it, can you just itemize the points? I'm not trying to rush this whole thing. And they kind of like, they list it up. You know?
Yeah, it's funny. That's probably the only good usage of Gemini. Like, for real.
Yeah.
It's like, man,
I mean, who needed that water? Who really needed that water? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, hey, you know what?
You know?
There you go.
See?
That's what you gave
you're
away.
Not thirsty? You're not thirsty now.
No.
See, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, see? Water still exists until it doesn't. And also imagine Hal fakes his death, drives off with Ollie. Look, I would personally laugh if it turned out he wasn't really dead. Or that, like, it was one of those situations where, like, oh, well, so, like, if manhunters, when they die, do they turn back to normal, I guess is the question. Like, is it like Skrulls? Because when Skrulls die, they turn back to normal. Like, if they're
right.
that was kind of like how Secret Invasion kind of got its kickoff, was not the show, but I'm talking about the comics, is that Elektra, if I remember correctly, had gotten killed, and when she died, she turned back to normal, which for her was a Skrull. She went back to looking like a Skrull again. And I wonder if it's that way for them, you know, because I mean, your body's not concentrating on being, you know, on looking different, you know, so maybe, you know, your shit would relax.
Unless it doesn't take, they just change, and then it's not like a something that it takes effort to maintain. Can we just say that it's Hal Jordan and they probably didn't kill him off? I think that's a fair assessment.
I mean, honestly,
you think they would do that?
The only reason I'm willing to give into the notion that he is truly dead, well, it's because it sounds like a lot of his involvement in the show is going to be through flashback.
Right.
And also they showed the body. But
but that's our argument, right? Yeah. I mean, like, Right.
Now, if they didn't show the body, like if they didn't show the body, I'd be like, yeah, right. But also, this is a show that is trying desperately to be like True Detective in every way humanly possible. So,
Which I'm here for. I'm okay.
yeah, no,
When there's a
that's
formula that
yeah.
works, and you use that formula again for something else, I'm still gonna
Yeah.
like it. I hate when people like dislike something simply because they recognize the formula. Like,
Yeah,
do you dislike it though? Did they do it well still? You know?
And you know what's funny? They probably whenever I see that shit happen, and people are like, oh, nah, I just saw the formula, and it's like, but you like this other thing, right? And they're like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, the formula is obvious in this. Yeah, well, I mean, I couldn't see it. So what you're really saying is that you thought too hard about it. Is what you're telling me when you I don't know. I hate that shit because I'm like, dude, look, formulas are only bad when they're bad formulas.
Right. Or if
Like,
they're executed
yeah.
poorly. Just say you hate the
Yes.
show. It's not because of the genre or the formula. Like they sucked at trying to execute it. You know what I mean? That's fine. That's fair.
Right.
But if it's a good show, don't force yourself to hate it just because, oh, this is another Guardians of the Galaxy, or this is just another Star Wars, or this is just Jaws. I'm like, did they do good? You know?
Well, it's like what was the let me see if I can find it. I think it was in my here. It's this meme. No, it's not a meme. It was something somebody posted, and it always stuck with me. Guy who has only seen The Boss Baby watching his second movie, getting a lot of Boss Baby vibes from this. Like that's what I always.
That's smart. That's smart. That's actually really smarter than it appears on the surface. I'm like, damn,
it's
that's
like
rough.
That's what you can say about a lot of these people. Guy who has only seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. And then you name off like 13 shows that Guardians of the Galaxy is based off of.
Yeah.
That the person saying that clearly doesn't know.
Oh, no, 100%. And you know what? Right. Somebody said, I can't remember where I saw this, but someone was trying to complain and say that Lanterns was copying I think they said Lanterns was copying like Zack Snyder or some shit. Or some other like DCU thing or whatever was copying like Zack Snyder, but then like someone was like pointing out that, well, yeah, this thing that Zack Snyder's doing, it's not them copying Zack Snyder, it's them copying the comic because it's the same thing. Right. That's what it was. It was the I remember now. I remember what it was. It was somebody sitting on a throne. That's what it was. And then someone was trying to say that like, oh, see, they're copying Zack Snyder's Snyderverse because Darkseid was sitting on a throne. It's like, oh, that's what, yeah, because it was Dr. Doom, Doomsday. That's what it was. They were talking about the whole, like, the whole thing in the Doomsday trailer where like Dr. Doom is sitting on the throne, and they're like, oh yeah, he's copying Zack Snyder. He's copying Snyder. They're copying Snyder. But if you actually read a comic book, perish the thought.
Right.
The scene that they're referencing was this.
Mm.
It was this. That comic that came out in like 2015 before the Snyder cut was a thing. Anyway,
who did that cover?
This is actually almost positive. Didn't Alex Ross do all the covers for Secret Wars? I'm almost positive.
I thought it was Alex Ross, but I was like, it's either Alex Ross or somebody. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Alex Ross did all. If I remember correct, Alex Ross did all the covers for Secret Wars 2015. 2015.
Like nobody will ever get me to hate Alex Ross's art.
Nah,
ever.
I mean honestly, you got to show me. You got to show me this dude has children hidden in his basement.
Yeah, and even then, I'll be like, that sucks that this monster is such a great art.
Right? I would be like, I don't think he knew they were down there.
Yeah.
I don't think he knew they were
Yeah.
down there. I think there's a not less than 0 chance he didn't know they were down there. I think he was
Yeah.
cleaning his basement out. He heard some chains rattling behind like a
He
hidden
probably saved
pan
their
on the wall.
lives.
I think he saved them.
Whoever saved them. Like
Yeah.
whoever put them down there, he
Yeah.
saved it. It's his basement.
That man's a hero.
And it didn't mean it's his.
Yeah, he didn't do it. You know, I'm gonna make it parasocial as fuck.
Mm.
Yeah, just saying. But no, for real. It's like plausible. You know, look, he would have to be on like some full on Ruby Frankie shit for me to be like, yeah, man, fuck that dude. Like, I need y'all to catch him on camera in 4K while he's holding his driver's license up and his social security card saying the N-word with a hard R. That's the only way I believe it. They're like, yeah. Like yeah, just saying.
Yeah, that'll be yeah.
Yeah.
We found the line.
Yeah, it's like, well, actually, my name is Alex Ross. My driver's license number is it's the only way. Yeah. No, that's like, yeah. What was that shit? The rise. Did you ever watch the fall and rise of Reggie Dinkins? Did you ever get around to checking that out? Yeah, the dude will be like, see, it's AI. It's AI. It's AI.
Yep.
But no,
that was funny. The funny thing about that, I just had something online notarized.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to do that. She goes, okay, blah, blah, blah. Can we see your ID? I had to verify my ID. And she goes, okay, before we start, can you hold up the number 3 and then pass it in front of your face a couple times?
That's crazy.
I was like,
that's crazy,
okay.
Bro.
Yeah,
what?
There's a part of their validation.
It's like,
because
wait.
of like deep fakes and shit.
Like, wait, be like,
yeah, exactly.
Doing that shit.
I should have done that just to fuck with her.
Look. No, I'm good. Wait, what do you? Yeah. I ain't gonna see. This is why I'm not allowed to participate in certain things because I would not be serious at all. I think, you know what? I would not be shocked if Craig Robinson ad-libbed that shit. That was who did it. Robo, Follow Rise of Reggie Dinkins, we would do like the AI thing. I'm willing to gamble. I don't think that was in the script. I think I'm actually convinced he ad-libbed that shit. Because, yeah, it's just, it's too fucking funny. Too fucking funny. That said, here's another one we got here. This is the Real Bone Factory here. Says, Hal dying is kind of his thing in the comics, which is also true. Yeah,
okay.
He does die.
Fair.
He does have a tendency to die. He also has a tendency to break bad. That was where we got the whole parallax Hal.
Break bad because somebody got to him, like possessing him, or he just does it on his
own?
Well,
no, it was just, there was this thing where he got corrupted and there was whole like parallax thing. I think it was like, was that 0 Hour or some shit? It was a long time ago. I was like,
so not really like him, like he's been like has some shit inside of him.
It's debatable. It's been a long time since I've read that arc of Green Lantern. Like, once again, I'm not a fan of Hal Jordan, so it wasn't my thing. Like, when he was Parallax, like, I kind of came in on the butt end of that, and I just never cared to revisit it. But all I know is he was evil for a while, and when he came back, like, and that's the reason why I kind of know a little bit of the kind of time he was on. People did not trust him when he came back. That much I do remember. So I was more like, whenever I read Green Lantern, it was always more in the vein of when it was like John Stewart or like a Kyle Rayner, technically, even though to a lesser extent, or when it was like the Green Lantern Corps. That was kind of more my purview. Like, old Green Lantern shit is not my strong suit.
After watching this show, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, oh man, I gotta start reading this shit. This is dope.
I mean, it's worth a read. I mean, some of it, I don't like all of the old Green Lantern stuff. I will say, I like Green Lantern about around the time that Ron Mars was on it. Like, Ron Mars, I think, was it Ron Mars? I'm almost positive it was Ron Mars.
Ron Mars is a woke king.
Yeah. Oh no. We also, that's another person. who I'd be like, nope, you got to show me.
AI.
You got to show me evidence. It's
AI,
yeah, that's AI. If you show me a video of Ron Mars saying the N-word, AI. I'm be like, nah, that's AI.
Look, we're MAGA for Ron Mars. We're MAGA for Alex Ross.
I'm like, I don't believe he said that.
Didn't happen. Didn't
happen. I don't.
If it happened, he didn't mean it. If he meant it, he ain't wrong.
Right. He's like, you know what? I would personally walk and be like, no, he can say it. I gave him the pass. I gave him a pass.
Yeah.
He can say it. He can say it. He can say it once a year, and that was his one. I promise
just call
you.
Anybody who says you can't give him the pass, just call them anti-black.
Yeah, I'm be like, you know what? You're well, you know what? Yeah, you're anti-black, and yeah, that's crazy.
My blackness.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it's racist to say he can't say it.
Reverse racism.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. Why's it always got to be about race? You know what I mean? Like, why? Why does it always got to be about that? Also, while I'm thinking about it, dude, you know what I just thought about? There is an opportunity on this show. There's an opportunity they have on the show, a very good, very interesting opportunity. I don't know if they'll take it. But I would like to see, me personally, I would like to see them, if they do, which I mean, obviously we've seen Sinestro, but we don't know if they're really going to do any like Yellow Lantern, shit or whatever. I do want to kind of see them make an attempt if this show does like have legs and can carry on for a little bit. I want to see what they could do by adding more characters on. Like if they do it, like if this is supposed to be a true detective style show, what if we do a season where there's a Yellow Lantern and a Green Lantern, like, interacting with one another? What if we do a season where like maybe if it's Green Lanterns, because I feel like, why would you call the show Lanterns? I mean, I know there was a whole thing that kind of happened, the controversy that they said the Green Lantern sounded dumb or whatever the fuck or some shit like that. But that being said, the show is called Lanterns probably to leave the door open for a little bit more shenanigans and chicanery.
Right.
I would like to see them do like a lot more with it. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be John every season. It could, like, hell, you could switch it over to where it's, somebody else. I would like to see that. You could do like a prequel series where it's Sinestro, like, on the verge of Breaking Bad. Hell, you could do a season with Abin Sur. You could do a Kyle Rayner. You know what I mean? This show has a lot of potential. It has a lot of potential. A lot more potential than I thought it was going to have. But we're not done yet, because we got another one here. This one, artist Gary Bedell with the 5 says, yo, Blerd, Robo, much love to you both. It's spooky season, and I'd like to email you copies of the comic I did with Cullen Bunn, Graveyard Slaughter. Of course you may.
Of course.
Please send it to blerdwithoutfear@gmail.com. Please and thank you. Please, I would love to read that.
He'll get it to me.
Yes. And I would also point out, if at all possible, we can figure out, hash out details wherever at another point. But if y'all ever want to come on and help talk, talk about the book, get some, get an interview out there, please feel free. Let me know. I would be more than happy to have you. If it's good. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Don't make him lie.
Don't make me lie. Well, first off, I wouldn't lie. But it does always help when it's really good. But I have a feeling it will be good. I have a feeling. I have a good feeling. I got a sixth sense for these sort of things. Also, we got another one from Maryland with the 699 says, I hope they make Guyver jokes when Blue Beetle shows up in Superman or Peacemaker. That'd be neat. I would love it. And I actually thought it was a crying shame that we didn't get any. I mean, I guess technically, if you squint, you could see maybe a Guyver homage in the live action movie. But like, honestly, I was kind of disappointed that, because I feel like, come on, you have to acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge it. Blue Beetle is literally Guyver with the serial numbers filed off.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's like to the point that he even has the shit in his back, just like Sho Fukumachi.
Mm.
Like he has the shit like in his back. It's like it's literally the fucking Guyver. Like why are we
Right.
why are we trying to pretend it's anything but what it is? You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
yeah. Let's see. And we also got Captain LSD with the 5 says,
No, we don't have anything else. We don't have anything else. There's no other super chats. No.
I mean, I will. I mean,
Yeah, why not?
yeah.
For $5?
Hey,
Good.
for $5, I mean, yeah, shit. Go ahead. I just want to see if you'd waste your time to read this out loud. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Thank you for
I'm
the 5.
I'm $5 richer, so I mean, shit. I feel like I win. I win. But yes.
I need
listen.
somebody to go down by Kodoma
Mhm.
and just do a wellness check because we don't have a question from Kodoma.
Are you fucking
haven't had
kidding?
one, and we haven't had one for a while actually.
Ooh,
Last
wow.
one was July 14th. Is he okay?
Yeah, yeah, we need a wellness check. I need a wellness check on Qdoma. I need to know what's up. What's happening? I need to know what's going on.
And you don't have to put a question. It's just worrying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no, I just want to make
I'm
sure you're
worried for
good.
you,
I just
big
want to make sure you're good. Here, wait, we got this is wait, we got wait, where'd it go? Here it is, right here. Yeah, we all know we got Guyver Homes. So it's an 80s horror anthology. Well, you had me first off, you had me at horror, but you said 80s horror anthology, and well, I regret to inform you, I'm even more locked in. So I'm even more intrigued. Dude, I meant to ask you this, Robo. Unrelated, but kind of related. Have you seen Night of the Reaper?
Sounds familiar, actually.
It was a horror movie that I think came out last year. It's I'm trying to think of who it has in it that you would recognize. Okay, so remember on not the boys, but on Gen V, there was that one girl that I think she was like one of the like students, one of the roommates, and like she had the power where like her
Pubes?
pubic, yeah, her.
Yeah.
It's a movie that stars her, oddly enough.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, basically it's about this I guess like a slasher who goes after babysitters. Don't look if you do decide, nobody in the chat fucking say shit. Don't say a goddamn thing. Don't say, if you've seen it, keep your fucking mouth shut. Don't say shit.
So big plot twist. Be
There's
looking for it.
Yeah, there's a so yeah, but if you do get a chance, I do highly highly recommend. It's a really good movie. I actually really enjoyed it. It completely caught me off guard. How much I liked it. It's quickly become one of my favorite horror movies to revisit.
Really?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, we got something. Oh, I feel bad. I was expecting you to just skip it. I appreciate Phil's keeping me company while I clean house after work. No, anytime. No, that is.
That's what's up.
Look, I say all the time. Look, we are of the people. We are the people because we are of the people. So look, I will take it.
I love the people. I get high off the people.
Right? I get off. Man, dude, you know what I want to go back and not that it's related, but just kind of, I don't know, for whatever reason, it put me in the mind of a movie that I haven't watched in a little bit, but I kind of want to go back and revisit is Bullworth.
Oh.
Oh God, what was it? It was Warren Beatty.
Oh, wow, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, it's the one where he starts acting very different. He starts acting black.
Oh no.
He's a politician who is, for the most part, pretty despicable, but he starts changing his tune and starts acting more black coded, and kind of slick becomes a wokey a little bit. It's
I've seen the cover art. That's
Mhm.
funny. I've never seen the movie, but I've seen the cover art all over the place. I definitely know that cover art.
It's a movie that couldn't exist today. It's a movie
Oh,
that
I'm
could
sure.
not exist today. But like it's
Which
also
is
a
like
movie
90% of the movies in this era.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. But it's a movie that
Yeah.
I still love, even though it's got some pretty wild stereotypes in them, like in the film, but like the movie has something to say. It does have something to say. Like it's not one of those things where like he's acting black and people are acting like it's totally normal. It's like he's acting black and people are kind of like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like,
Halle
what-
Berry.
Oh yeah, that's Halle Berry at like almost not Halle Berry at the height of her powers, but Halle Berry when she was getting there. She was like one more movie away, like a teensy weensy frame of a movie away from being like Halle Berry prime. I mean, really, you could make an argument say she was Halle Berry prime even then. But like she wasn't I feel like she wasn't quite as big of the star then as what she eventually became. But yeah, it's a fun movie. I love it. Oh yeah. From a different actor, it could have gone incredibly wrong. Oh, Revenge of the Nerds cannot be made today. It cannot be made today. Anyone who tries, you are crazy to try.
And for clarity, when we say it can't be made today, we're not saying it in the way that like
Yeah.
weirdo Gen Xers say it, where they're like they wish it could, or those were the golden days.
Right.
It can't be made today for good reason.
For good reason, yeah. For good reason. So do you hear that Netflix is doing a documentary on Ray Gun, that woman that, oh God, no, why?
Of
That
course.
makes me sad.
You know what?
That makes me so sad.
That right there, that is that thing right there where you're talking about like white mediocrity. They just like go to the Olympics and be bad at it.
Oh yeah. That's a choice.
You want to check? We're going to do a documentary on you.
Oh, and even worse, it's like the circumstances surrounding why she was even there to begin with. It was like you literally just kind of like
shoehorned your way in
yeah.
there.
Yeah, you basically elbowed your way, you white womaned your way into to try and get your 15 seconds or 15 minutes or whatever of fame. Also, yeah, this right here is kind of hilarious. I remember when I found this out, I died fucking laughing because when I saw Guyver 2 Dark Hero, I don't know if you know this, Robo, but they made a live action version of the Guyver, which is normally an anime manga. They made a live action version of it that completely did not have the same tone as the anime and manga. It was more of like a comedy. Like, because it was just stupid. It was real dumb.
Wow.
I love the movie, but it was dumb. Well, Dark Hero tried to be more like the actual anime and manga, but it was, but what ended up happening was they got David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake, to be the main character. So the whole time that like dude was on camera, I just kept thinking, Colonel, I've infiltrated the building. Where are the weapons?
That's funny.
I was like, I'm going to need to sneak. Can you remind me again how the sneaking system works? Like that's what I kept thinking the whole time. But no, Guyver 2 Dark Hero is actually a rare case where like the direct to video sequel was somehow better than the movie they seem to have put more effort into. The low budget joint was better somehow. I don't know. I can't make it make sense. Yes, you're right. He will never not be Solid Snake. And yeah, the first one had Mark Hamill as the star, which is crazy because you know what? He's barely in the movie. And they even put his face on all the posters to sell the movie as if he was like let me see if I can find it real quick. Guyver,
that's bait and switch.
Oh yeah, no, that is 100% a bait and switch. Because here, check this out. Check. Here, let me pull this up. It's being totally weird. But no, they did this whole thing where here we go. Look at this movie poster, dude. That's Mark Hamill right there, and they have his face.
Shit.
linked up with the Guyver. Now, this is technically a nod to the manga, because the manga had the whole thing where, like, you would see the main character and, like, half his face was, like, the Guyver, and, like, another part of it was, like, himself, and, he's taking the part of the mask off. They were trying to do that, but they put Mark Hamill's face here. Mark Hamill is not the main character. He is actually
Is he
not
ever in costume?
No, he has no costume. He's a regular-ass dude.
That's
like
funny.
he technically is kind of supposed to be like a character from like the manga in the anime, but like he's also kind of a pastiche of shit. And it's really weird, but yeah, yeah, part human, part alien, pure superpower. Dude, this shit was peak. This shit was peak direct to
Somebody
video.
wrote that, and they were like,
Yeah, we ate, baby.
cooking. Oh my God.
Yes, Jimmy Walker. Jimmy Walker was in the first movie. He was a rapping Zonoid. And his name was MC Stryker. Fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. It was he got yeah. Not Jimmy Walker, but yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, I won't say who this is regards to, but yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they did that. See, and with Scream, I was like, you know what, I'll let it slide, because I was like, you know what, at least y'all used her to the maximum of her potential. Mark Hamill, he just got a check and got the fuck out of Dodge. That dude did not give a fuck about what it was he was doing to that movie. Oh, and then oh no, here's the thing. I gotta show you now. Hold wait, Guyver Stryker. Here, I gotta show you this, Robo. I gotta show you this because the way Jimmy Walker looked in this movie was OD racist. I was like, what in the actual fuck are we doing? Why did JJ from Good Times sign on for this shit? This is what Jimmy Walker looked like when he was in Zonoid form in the live action movie. They made sure his Zonoid form had his trademark big lips.
Oh no.
Yes. No. You're 100% right. You're 100% right, Xylism. Every fucking monster in the movie looked relatively normal. I will make an argument for Lisker, because technically it was, you remember that bald white dude who used to be in movies all the time? He was in the original The Hills Have Eyes. He was that white guy who always had like the big bulging eyes and the big weird forehead thing. They did make him have the weird bump in his forehead as part of his like transformation. But like, that's not like that. It's like, okay, whatever. That's not like a white phenotype, having like a weird ass lump for a forehead.
Medallion.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, and that is also true. He was the only one to make it out alive. That is the fucking crazy part. But yeah, they basically, look at that. The big lips, and they would have him rapping. And they had him rapping. Fucking crazy.
You say he did not look dynamite.
No, he did not. He was he did not. He did not. No. Right. It was pretty bad. Okay. So I tell you what we're gonna do. I don't think here, I do have one more thing. From Splosh, this question: do you think we'll get the goated 4 Corpsman panel in the Lantern show? Look, do not threaten me with a good time, okay? Do not threaten me with a good time. And I don't think Robo knows about the 4 Corpsmen.
No.
But he's about to. I present to you Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps number 35. I keep this cocked and loaded at all times. So right now they're in this situation. They're behind enemy lines. Things are looking rough. And there's this gimmick that Guy Gardner had been trying to pitch in previous issues, calling them the 4 Corpsmen. Now, for those who don't know, this is in direct reference to the fact that there are, at least at the time, there were 4 primary Green Lanterns. That being Hal, John, Guy, and Kyle Rayner. So they did this whole thing. They were like, "Oh, hey, yeah, we're the four corpsmen. Yeah, that's right. We're the four corpsmen, baby.
It's just Corman.
Well, I say this because what they're trying to be is the four horsemen of wrestling.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
The thing that they used to do is they put up the four. And you would see these guys that come in the ring, and they'd be walking around just like, and they said white people didn't throw up gang signs. Anyway, they'd always come out like, yeah, baby. Four horsemen, baby. But no. But what made it better was the fact that they made Guy Gardner look like John Cena.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I was like, brother, what are we doing? Why? Why did we do this? But I'm okay. Honestly, in my head canon, Guy Gardner looks like John Cena now. Like for all time. He will always be like Green Goblin always looks like Tommy Lee Jones.
Right.
And Guy Gardner looks like John Cena every time. Every time. I hope they do. I don't know if they'll do it. That show's a little too serious for that. Even with the Obama joke that was thrown in there, that I think was actually probably the best part of the whole first episode. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And then we've also got we got one here says this is from Real Bone Factor with the 5 says, why haven't we gotten a movie with Walker as a half man, half dinosaur hero called Dynamite? You know what? Honestly, it's shocking. It's shocking. You would think that he would have done that by now. Or back then at least. It's a little late. It's a little late now, but back then, yeah, it's like, dude, you could have literally, like, I'm actually shocked they didn't, if they would have made that movie today, if all things could work out that way, I have a feeling they would have made a spinoff show, and it would have been called Dynamite, and it would have been him in just his Zonoid form. It would have been hilarious. But yes, I think we're gonna save we got a new indie game rec, but we're gonna save it for next week. I think we're gonna save it for next week. And do we have anything we want to say before we get up out of here?
No, just I love you all.
There you go.
You guys are awesome.
Aw, that was so sweet. But no, in all seriousness, I think that's all I got. I don't have any. Oh, I do have one real quick thing, just super real quick, in and out. Don't forget, we've got LoreCon coming up. Don't forget about it. We got LoreCon. It'll be happening September 26th, 27th in Durham, North Carolina at the Durham Convention Center. I will be there. I'll be hanging out. I'll be just doing that. I'll be hanging out and doing stuff, doing panels and talking shit, and probably a laundry list of other things. Make sure to pull up. It'll be a good time. It'll be fun. I will be bringing books. I'll be signing books. And just hanging out and doing my usual buffoonery, most likely. When I'm not doing a panel, that is. And probably eating way too much goddamn con food. Because that's what you do. But anyway, that's all I got. We're gonna get up out of here. I hope everyone is handling their business. I hope that everyone is taking care of themselves, doing all the right shit. Also, making sure you're checking out all the videos. Don't forget, before you get up out of here, make sure you are liking the videos, making sure you are subscribing to the channels, and making sure that you are tapping the notification bell and sharing the live streams. Oh, we also got us a Love Over Hate $9.99 super sticker, which I thought that was really funny how they put the sticker right there on the stream. That was amazing. I love it. Anyway, for Robo of Left Face TV, I am the Blerd Without Fear, and Manhunters.
We coming for you, nigga!